Isn't this exciting that Jodie Foster's on the show? I can't believe it. She hardly ever does press that Jodie Foster would do the show.
No, Ellen. No, Jodie Foster's not on this show.
Yes, she is. What are you talking about?
No, Ellen, she's not on the show Manifest. She's never been on this show. No.
What? Jodie? Jodie! I know she's on the show. I know she's on the show. Jodie! Jodie!
I know how this is gonna end.
Thank you very much! Thank you! Oh, and back at you. Have a seat! I appreciate it. I didn't need it. Take a tiny bit back and then give a little back to me and then take some back for yourself. Let's just split it in half. Thank you so much for being here. I feel good and you sound good. You sound like you're in a good mood. I'm happy about it. And I'll tell you, you read all the time about how important it is to stay healthy. And, well, I listened to it on tape. And But I'm trying to stay healthy, and really, you have to eat healthy. But then when they say that's not enough to eat healthy, they tell you have to take a multivitamin. And I don't know if you take a multivitamin, but because there's so many, it's multi, there are many of them in there. They're gigantic, they're huge. And I believe it's counterproductive to coat it in butter so you can swallow it. There's vitamins, because the food has no more vitamins in anything anymore, I guess. So they're putting vitamins in everything, because they're advertising orange juice now with vitamin C. I thought orange juice has vitamin C in it. Pretty soon we're going to have vitamin C, now with even more vitamin C. And rose hips, whatever they are. There's rose hips in everything now, which I didn't even know that roses had hips. You don't notice because they're so top-heavy. But, someone told me that, so this is supposedly, I don't know if you heard this, the healthiest thing that you can eat is cod liver oil. Who figured that out? Some guy stranded on a deserted island. Dear diary. Day 901. Ate cod pancreas juice. Felt nothing. Day 902. Ate cod liver oil. Never felt better. I found that the better that something is for you, the worse it tastes. I don't know if you agree with me, because really there's nothing better than Cheetos. But if you go to those juice places and they give you, it's spirulina, wheatgrass, and bee pollen. They put it in a blender and they call it the Energizer. Because if they called it the nastiest thing you'll ever taste, it would have sell. And now, you can drink healthier. They have low-carb beer and low-carb vodka. I think if you're drinking so much vodka, you need to switch to low-carb. It's probably the vodka that's the bigger issue for you. I've been drinking low-carb vodka for years. I put grapefruit juice in it, and it burns carbs like a Roman candle. It does. I don't know, I think you should be able to eat whatever you want as long as you dance it off. And today, where's Jennifer Byrne? Come on, Jennifer, dance with me. Make us dance, Tony.
Scottsdale.
Scottsdale, Arizona?
Yes.
Beautiful there, isn't it?
Yes, it's a little hot.
Yeah, but that's why, for the dry heat. That's why you're there, probably.
It is.
Yeah.
It's dry heat.
Yeah.
Love it.
All right. I called you down because sometimes I feel like I do too much of the talking on the show, and I like to have help. So why don't you tell people who's on the show today?
Two-time Academy Award winner Jodie Foster.
Jodie Foster! I bet she has a new movie,
Her
right?
new movie, Flight Pan, opened this weekend.
Yes, it opened this weekend. Also on the show,
We have Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon is here.
You know from Drumline? His new movie, Drumline.
He's got a new movie.
Roll Bounce also opened this weekend.
That's right, and
Grammy Award winner Trisha Yearwood.
Trisha Yearwood. What's she performing?
She is performing Give Me the Good Stuff from her upcoming CD, Jasper County.
That's right, and that's not all.
We have a 6-year-old dinosaur expert named Jonathan Burson.
Yeah. All right. That's this little kid. I met him before the show. 6 years old. He knows everything about dinosaurs. It's amazing. Let me ask you a personal question. All right. Do you like enjoy a little whim once in a while?
Yes.
Would you like one?
Yes.
Oh, it opened. There we go.
Thank you.
Enjoy. There's some water too, if you're thirsty.
Thank you.
All right. At this time tomorrow, the fourth and final winner of the Pepperidge Farm Watch and Whims contest will be here in the audience. You may wonder how the Watch and Whims winners won.
Can you say it again?
Yeah, you may wonder how the Watch and Whims winners won. You say it. You may wonder how the Watch and Whim
You
winners
may wonder
won.
how the Watch and Whim winners won.
Well, all the Watch and Whim winners got 100% on the quiz about the show. And here's the cool part. You'd think that would be enough because they get to come to the show, but one of those 4 winners will be driving off in a brand new Lexus RX 400 hybrid tomorrow. Look at that! Who will it be? You have to watch it tomorrow and find out. I have another personal question for you. Have you been a presenter at the Emmys ever?
No.
I recommend it because they give you these gift bags filled with all kinds of really good stuff. So if they ask you to present, do it. This year it was filled with stuff that was about $40,000 worth of stuff crammed into a little suitcase. And there's still plenty of time to bid on the items, and all the proceeds go to the Habitat for Humanity to help the victims of the Hurricane Katrina. Go to our website, find out how to bid. Are you still sucking on this?
I'm gonna need some water.
And now it's time for our featured eBay item of the week.
Never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it. Never gonna get it, 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 never get it.
Today's item is from jolly old England, and it's a weird, one-of-a-kind, it's a devil tomato. Take a look at it. It's Tony, look at that devil tomato. This is how they read the description. This real tomato, well, it's in England, so I'll read it with the English accent that I do. This real tomato is a freak of nature with 2 devil horns on it. Tomato is being sold for a bit of fun, therefore not intended to be eaten. That's a
I'd be
shame.
afraid to eat it.
What's that?
I'd be afraid to eat that.
Why? It's not really a devil, it's just shaped like a devil.
I understand.
It did not sell, oddly enough, which is a shame because it would have made some hot salsa. Devil. Here's another item that I want to show you. It's a smiley face potato chip. One of a kind, and the winning bid, 30 cents. It's mine. I got it. Really? Yes. It's my first auction. I won. Whoever bid 29 cents, ha-ha! I don't have it yet, but when I get it, I got it for 30 cents, and I hope it comes in one piece. It'd be a horrible thing to waste 30 cents. But I'll show y'all when I get it. If you have an unusual looking food item, send me a picture, and I'd love to see it or eat it. All right. Don't go away. When we come back, Jodie Foster's going to be sitting right there. Our first guest is a two-time Academy Award winner, best known for her brilliant performances in such films as Silence of the Lambs, Taxi Driver, and Panic Room. Her new film is called Flight Plan. Please welcome the unbelievably talented Jodie Foster.
Where do you guys come from?
Arizona.
All Arizona?
No.
All from Arizona?
All over the place. Every day they're this excited and this happy. It's a good place to come to work every day. I recommend it. If you want to do a talk show, you should do it. It's because we never get to see you. We're so happy when you do a movie because you get to actually
thank you.
we see you.
I see you at the market.
I run into you at the market. That's where I see you.
Market occasionally, every once in a while. But
But
you know, life is busy. Life is good, and you know.
Yeah, because for 3 years we haven't seen you in a movie. You're very picky, aren't you?
I am a little picky.
But do you read scripts constantly, or do you just kind of take time off?
I read nonstop, and I read movies for everybody. I read movies for men, dogs, whoever. And then if I find a part that I can flip into a girl's part, like me, then that's what I do.
Because this wasn't written for a woman; it was written for a man.
This was written for a man, yeah. So, yeah, but you know, I think it's good to take time off because then when you come back, it's something special and something you feel good about, and people wonder what's going to be.
Well, I agree, and I can't wait to see it. But we'll talk about that in a second. So, what do you do? So, it's been 3 years, and what you have kids?
I do.
How old are they now?
Charlie's 7, and Kit just turned 4 last week. Oh, he isn't 4. He's turning 4 in a week, but we had the party already. Yeah. Don't tell him.
Is that what happens in showbiz? You celebrate a week early?
Yes, yes.
And what kind of birthday party did Kit have?
Well, you know, there was this freak rainstorm that happened. We'd organized it for the beach, and it just started pouring down with rain, and so I was running around trying to figure out what we were going to do, and we found a room inside, you know, where they could be, and we brought in, you know, Mr. and Mrs. Incredible and the balloon lady and all the stuff, and there were these 2 sets of stairs, and basically the kids, all they did was go up and down the stairs. It was like, this is the best party we've ever had. They just went up and down the stairs and around, and that was it.
They didn't care about the Incredibles or anything?
No, they finally got into that, but it couldn't compete with the stairs.
Yeah.
Funny how that is.
I always think that's so weird because people here do have huge parties for their kids, and really, do they... It turns out they just
we
want...
like it.
Yeah, you did it for yourself.
We do it, yeah, we do it for ourselves. A little drinking and cake and all that.
Yeah. So there was alcohol at the party, you're saying?
You know, it's funny, I can't even remember.
Yeah.
Isn't it funny how that is?
Do you remember the first, I don't know if you know if this was Jodie, but the first thing she did, she was the little girl in the Coppertone commercial. Yeah. This is the commercial.
Oh, you have it.
Be a pale face, use Coppertone.
Get the fastest tan that anyone can. The tan don't burn, get a Coppertone tan.
You probably didn't even have sunscreen on.
No, they tried to get the dog to pull down my pants over and over and over again, but he was not doing it. So they just had to, you know, cut to the advertisement.
To the animation?
Yeah. Pretty much.
How would they try to get the dog to pull down? As a little girl, you're standing there and they're trying to encourage.
Like, yeah, they put, you know, treats in my pants. But I will say this though, the original Coppertone girl on all of the posters had a top on. She had a little bikini top, and I refused to wear the bikini top, and I had a little tantrum, and it was on a houseboat, and my mom wanted to throw me off the houseboat, but so now the Coppertone girl doesn't have a bikini top. So it's kind of a revolutionary.
So you started the whole thing?
Yes, I did. The topless suntan girl.
Does she still have treats in her pants?
I'm sure she does. I'm sure she does. want to continue in that line of
all right.
questioning.
So these, I'm looking at everything today that you've been in, and it's just incredible. Taxi Driver, some of these films that, The Accused, the Silence of the Lamb, Nell, and Panic Room. And do you have a favorite film that you've?
I think the best movie I've been in maybe was Taxi Driver or Silence of the Lambs, but I like Nell. I think it's the best performance I've given.
Yeah?
And, thank you.
Because you just had to be so free and.
Yeah, just it's a whole thing I had to learn about myself in order to play it, and I live in the real world where it's unsafe to be like Nell, and I just never had the opportunity or the privilege to really experience the world that way. So it was a big one for me.
Yeah, that's how I am when I go home every night, like Nell.
Yeah. Little tay in the way.
Yeah. I actually did.
We hear that. I've heard that.
Did you see that I did that on the show?
I did. No, I live not too far from you, so
Yeah.
occasionally I walk by and I'm like, oh, that's just not.
All right. We'll be right back right after this. Now we're the scene from your new film, Flight Plan. All right. So you don't know what's going on. Either somebody's messing with you or you're going crazy or tell us about the movie.
One or the other.
One or the other.
Could be.
You know how it ends.
I'm not going to tell you. Yes, so I've just lost my husband, and we're bringing his body back to America to be buried. I'm traveling with my child, and I wake up an hour after, or what I think is a few hours after the flight takes off, and my child's missing.
And
Where could she be?
It's a plane. Where could she be? You can't find her.
Yeah.
And you just.
It's scary. It's a good ride, but
Yeah.
it's also really moving. I have to say, it's quite something. It was a hard movie to make.
Really?
Yeah, it was.
Being a mom?
I just looked at this. See, I went to a little class with my son today, and this is Mr. Thumb. Monsieur Pouce, little French class. Monsieur Pouce est dans sa maison. I mean, Monsieur Pouce is in his house. Duck, duck, duck. Isn't that funny?
Hello, Missy Pouce.
You've had some Botox.
How come you say? I go back in house. All right, so I know you're excited already. It's September, and we're still a month away, but you're very excited about Halloween, aren't you?
My favorite holiday.
Yeah, and how come?
Because I get to dress up and get candy.
And again, it's about you, not the kids.
Well, again, that's a theme, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're not big candy guys. I mean, the first year I went, my little one kept throwing out the candy at people. He'd just take it out of things, like he'd throw it at people.
Well, he's probably drunk.
Probably. And then my other son was like, do we have to get more candy? But I'm into it. And I do I get dressed up and everything.
And what will you dress as this year, and what will they dress as?
I don't know. We haven't figured it out yet. We haven't gotten every time we go to the costume store and the kids just pull out all the girliest but nasty girly costumes for me. The fishnet stockings and the basic hoe kind of stuff. And they're like, oh, mommy, you'd look pretty in this. And I say, no, but what about Batgirl and Wonder Woman and blah, blah, blah. They're like, oh no, you look pretty in this spandex with the little fishnets. And my excuse is, the truth, I don't really want to go to people's houses spandex. And my excuse is it's going to be too cold. It's just
It's never cold in L.A. That's
don't
not.
tell them that.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, that's your excuse for them.
my excuse.
All right. Well, we heard that you were concerned, and I heard that you called them hoe outfits. So we were trying to come up with different outfits for you for Halloween.
Okay.
So we thought, Pirates of the Caribbean was a very popular movie,
there you
and that
go.
could be
That's a thought.
one popular thing. Then, of course, a Panda Bear. And then here's another option is SpongeBob.
My favorite.
Okay.
He's my guy.
Then here's another one. This is Donald Trump. You look a little like Michael Jackson right there. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's a little scary. I don't know.
And then
I won't get too much candy with that one.
I don't know why you're
Maybe
avoiding
just a
it,
summons.
but but I think you'd look good as a hoe.
Oh yeah.
You take these
These are
home.
all good ideas.
Thank you. All right, Flight Plan is currently in theaters, and thanks for being here, Jodie.
Thank you.
6-year-old dinosaur expert will be here after this. At only 6 years old, our next guest has already become a full-fledged dinosaur expert from Shelbyville, Illinois. Please welcome Joshua Burnson. Joshua, you were dancing when you came out a little bit, weren't you? You like music? Mm-hmm. You look fantastic. Mm-hmm. You have any brothers or sisters or anything like that?
Yeah, I have a sister. Her name's Jordan. Sometimes she may be annoying, but she makes a pretty good sister.
How old is she?
4.
4, and you're 6.
Mm-hmm.
So,
6.
yeah.
2
All right.
years older than her.
2 years difference, yeah. And, but do you want to give her a holla or a shout out? Holla!
Hello.
Yeah. So Joshua, tell me how you learned so much about dinosaurs.
I'm watching lots of Jurassic Park shows.
Mm-hmm. The movie, you saw the movie?
Mm-hmm.
Was it scary at all? No, you weren't scared?
No.
And what do you like so much about the dinosaurs?
Because they're cool and they have different ways of saying hi, giving high fives, doing their things.
So, for instance, how does this one say hi? What's this one called? What kind of dinosaur is this one?
Dilophosaurus.
The Dilophosaurus. And what is all this stuff around the Dilophosaurus's neck?
That's some flap. It has like little vessels here that holds lots of ink. And whenever it attacks, it makes a noise that sounds kind of like this. If you can't hear it, I can make the same noise.
Can you make the noise?
This noise I can make.
That's scary.
I know.
Okay, and what kind is this one?
A velociraptor.
A Velociraptor. That has a hard time staying up.
I know, it's because these 2 toes are broken. Real velociraptors in real life don't have it. Why don't you feel the claw? It's a real one.
Wow. Where is this? Is this on their legs? This claw is on their feet?
Well, I don't really know. It's either their hands or it's their toe, because velociraptors, their claws, they just like hang down like this, just like their toes, so you can't tell the difference.
It's so, and what do they do? How do they say hello to each other?
They don't really say hello at all. Carnivores don't really mostly say hello.
Oh, all right. I thought they said different ways of saying hi. So,
Some of them don't. Some
Okay.
of them don't have a way.
Yeah. All right. So, and what about this one? What kind is this one?
Parasaurolophus.
A Parasaurolophus. And what does that one do?
Well, it has a horn on its head. It starts there, goes there. Some people who have never seen it think it's like this. Some people think it's like this. But it's not. It's like that. It's kind of curved.
Okay. And now all of these.
And it makes a noise that sounds just like this. Let's hear you do it. Starters.
Thanks a lot. I'd never done it before. And the other one I'd never even tried. You didn't want me to try that one.
That's pretty good for starters.
Thanks. Here, you do it to me and I'll do it back to you. We're like dinosaurs. You're a very smart boy. Okay, of course. You know that because you're smart. I have some gifts for you from Discovery Kids. Come take a look at what I got you. Look at that. You watch the Discovery Channel, right? Aren't these cool? And there's books.
Amazing.
Amazing. Look at that book and everything.
Holy guacamole.
Yeah.
I don't know how we can fit all of this on the airplane.
I don't know. We'll send it to you if you can't, but they're pretty cool.
I think I might be able to fit it on the airplane.
All right. Well, will you come back and see us again, Joshua?
Yes.
Thanks a whole lot. Thanks to Discovery Toys.
think
Nick
so.
Cannon is going to join us after this. We'll be right back. Our next guest is a rapper, a comedian, and a star of his own MTV improv show, Wild and Out. He's also starring in the movie Roll Bounce. Take a look. Please welcome back the multi-talented Nick Cannon. movie, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm still in there bumping, you know, the whole disco thing, getting it cracking.
Welcome back. Good to see you.
Oh, good to
and
see you too.
I just learned today in my research, hours and hours of it, you were in is it grade school that you started selling candy? You became a little businessman in grade school?
Yeah, see, I was a little genius, like the player backstage too. I was doing my thing, but it was more like in candy. I was like the Scarface in my school when it came to candy and stuff.
Like how old were you?
I had to be about 10 years old, and I had this brilliant idea that I could go to, like, you know, the Costco or the Sam's Club, buy the candy in bulk, open it up, and sell it for $0.25 each. I had, like money bags of quarters every day after school, just selling blow pops and pixie sticks. These little children candy crackheads walking around. It was amazing. It was just brilliant. And my uncle was a dentist, so, you know, we hooked that up, too.
Very smart family business. And now, did your mother give you this idea, or you just came up with it on your own?
Yeah, 'cause it was, you know, I had to pay for lunch somehow, so it was just, I would just go and sell candy and stuff. It was cool.
Because I know you're close with your mom. How's your mom doing now?
I love my mom, man. She's amazing, but, you know, sometimes it's...
There's a picture of her
look,
right
look
there.
at her. Eh? See, that's the thing. My mom, she thinks, see, mama getting applause.
Yeah.
But she thinks she's like 18 years old. You see, she had the little dress with the cleavage all out. And all that. See, and I love her to death, but she dating and stuff now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can't. See, like, I go to the club and my mama in the club too. Dude's like, man, I don't know who that is over there in the red. That's your mama, man.
And you're doing a lot of films now, which congratulations on that. And your grandparents came to visit you when you were doing some kind of sex scene or something?
Not quite a sex scene. That would really be embarrassing. It was a kissing scene. In Love Don't Cost a Thing with Christina Milian. And, you know, I was...
You were kissing her?
I was kissing her, but my grandmother, she didn't think that, you know, she thought it was a movie and it was acting. So she was like, why are you really kissing on her? You're supposed to be acting. It's like, I see, that's tongue. Cut, that's tongue. He can't be putting the tongue in his mouth. But my grandfather, he'll play. He was like, go on, boy, do what you do now. Told him well. Taught that boy something.
That's hilarious. So they were kind of freaked out by the fact that you were kissing.
A little bit, you know.
Right.
But you know, they understand. I was like, you have to prepare for the role and really kiss, really make it seem believable. So
Right.
I was kissing in this movie too. I like that. This was my first time ever kissing a white woman. I'm addicted now. Whoa! Man! I don't know.
Yeah. you know what they say, once you go white.
You just might. Do it again.
Roll Bounce is currently in theaters everywhere. Trisha Yearwood performs after this. Don't go away. Before the show, we always play music and everybody dances. It's a big party in here. We also film you while you're dancing. So we just wanted to enjoy it once again. Take a look at yourselves. Jodie Foster, Nick Cannon, Trisha Yearwood, and 6-year-old Joshua Burnson. Tomorrow, Alec Baldwin, Allison Hannigan, and 90-year-old potato sack fashion winner will be here. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.